For over a century, Anderson Center for Autism has been highly regarded for its visionary leadership. Based in New York's Hudson River Valley, we offer award-winning educational, vocational, residential, and clinical services that attract students, residents, and families from all over the country. What most people don't realize, however, is that one of our affiliates, Anderson Center International, has expanded this impact far beyond our borders, touching the lives of people from all over the world.
What's really interesting about Anderson Center International is that it has the ability to bring incredible scholars from around the world here in one place to work together on solutions in support of autistic people around the world and their families.
The largest number by far of young children with autism are in poor and mid-income countries who do not have resources.
Autistic individuals and individuals with other disabilities have historically been treated as less than. And families have not been given the knowledge or the resources to help make their lives better, the entire families, including their loved ones.
We can now train individuals who come to this country, and they can return to their country for a short period of time and then return as employees of Anderson. This wasn't our original goal, and our original goal still is to train individual scholars, practitioners, to go back to their home country, their native country, and establish programs, train other educators, and certainly help families and communities organize.
We talk about no one being left behind, and we also think about no children being hidden away, no families having to make the hardest choice, because sometimes our families have to choose between moving forward with or without their loved one because they just haven't been given the tools. So Anderson Center International, we hope, starts to shape the community through these incredible scholars towards allowing everybody to have an equitable chance.
Now these children are able to go to programs. They are doing inclusion classes in some of the countries we've worked with. The parents are able to spend time themselves learning about how to help their children better in the homes. I mean, the difference is extraordinary. Additionally, the communities are able to understand what is happening and not respond with either superstitious ideas, very common in a lot of these countries, or cultural norms that, wouldn't allow these children normally to even be out in public. So what they're doing is really learning from Anderson how to go back and allow these children to be human, to have their dignity. Then after that happens, we see them actually learning, and as we know, they all learn in different levels and have different capacity, but they're actually growing and developing, and the success stories are just amazing.
I spent a year at Anderson Center for Autism as an ACA scholar, arriving with deep concerns for autistic individuals in my country for whom services were grossly insufficient. By the time I left, I had learned all about applied behavior analysis and even got certified as a registered behavior technician. I've been developing plans for a residential center that will emulate Anderson Center for Autism. I needed to learn the business side of running an effective organization. And so, along with Dr. Selvanagi Venkatesan, who's also with Vinayaga Missions Research Foundation, I returned to Anderson for a month-long consultation. They've been teaching us exactly what we need to know in order to set up and sustain our center. I've learned so much about everything from budget and finance to fundraising and hiring. Anderson's helping me figure out how to optimize the quality of life for individuals with autism, while also taking my own quality of life to the next level too, and I'm really grateful.
So Anderson Center International is honored to hold consultative status with the United Nations. It's also really exciting, and what we're starting to see now, especially in the United Nations and on that kind of global stage, is that the focus is moving away from how does an autistic person change to fit within the society, rather how does the society adapt and change to be more inclusive for everybody. And so it allows Anderson Center International to contribute to that and to share from our scholars all the incredible knowledge from the ground on how they've really worked to develop inclusive practices.
When we get communications back from the scholars who were here and how they were able to help a family or a child, how it's changed their lives, I think that continued relationship with the scholars is so key and important. I think it motivates all of us, and to keep connected to them, to help them to further that quality of life for the individuals that they're serving is a key component. So I'm grateful for the opportunity, and hope every day that we're able to continue to have an impact around the world.
Regardless of latitude and longitude coordinates, language, or culture, Anderson Center International can provide the training and consulting you need so that everyone in your country can thrive. Imagine making a world of difference for people all over the world. Learn more about becoming an ACI scholar and ACI's global consulting services by visiting andersoncenterforautism.org/international.